We have lost.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Buzz, and it's time for another episode of Buzz on the Battlefield. We are on BF1. This is Suez Canal, and I've decided to hop on horseback. This is quickly becoming both a double-edged sword for me. This is extremely fun, but extremely challenging for me. I guess it's just the way that I see, but anyway. I cut out, and I will cut out, a lot of the load-in time for this game. Recently upgraded my PS4 to an SSD. I followed nothing but Skill's guide to it. Thank you, good sir. I'll leave a link to his video in the video description below. But my PS4 loads up extraordinarily fast now, but I'm constantly waiting now for people that don't have SSDs to load into the game. So, yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Anyway, C is the contested flag. Let's get in here with our horsey and see what kind of carnage we can stir up here. Horseback, extremely challenging. It's a big target. And it's a target that a lot of the enemy players like to down. There's just something about nailing somebody on horseback. When you're on horseback, extremely resilient, but it's also a very precision loadout. Just lobbing some grenades in here. You have to be very precise. Of course, I've changed over from the cavalry sword to the lance. I'm just going to continually strafe these guys with the grenades here, keep self-healing. But the lance is actually very challenging. You have to get the... Yes, there you go. You have to get the lance activation activated quite early. It's not like the sword where you just run up and just start swinging wildly. It's literally, I would say, 2 to 3 seconds before you plan on striking a target. You have to activate that lance. Let's get another grenade on this guy. Hopefully this guy doesn't down me. Yes, there we go. It's so satisfying though to... Oh god, I hate this. This is part of the problem with the horsies. You think you're gonna run right through something and you can't. You get stuck, and when you're actually sitting is when you get nailed. Run now. Even on console, though, there's one right here. This game looks really good. This guy doesn't see me coming. Oh, he moved at the last second. More grenades. Probably missed everything with those. I got a little damage. This guy. Come on. Come. Oh, okay, we got him with the horse. Roadkill. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, can I get this one? Oh, yes. Woo! It's just so satisfying. Ching! Ching! I love hearing that sound when you connect with that lance. This game looks really good on console, though. Gotta say, probably one of these days I'm going to upgrade my 2K monitor to a 4K. That way I can play this game in 4K. But man, it still looks good on this. When I play it on PC, it looks extraordinarily good. Okay, there we go. So we got some damage. There we go. Look at, oh, it's like a harvester down here. Yes. Oh. Oh my god. So I could go in depth and do an in-depth guide on how I choose to play on cavalry, excuse me. I said cavalry. Cavalry, but it really has to do with missing everything. Come on, man. Roadkill? Yes, there we go. It really has to do with more like guerrilla warfare. Sitting on... Oh, missing everything. Come on, man. Just throw some grenades in there. It's like a harvester over here. What I play is more like guerrilla warfare. I get in, I do a couple strikes, and I get out. Now, the way you gauge how effectively you're doing the job is how much do they start shooting at you and not trying to get after an objective. If I can get into their spawn and just keep irritating them, I'm like a splinter. Yes, this one's going down. There we go. Just stand there. Just keep shooting at me. Yep, you're going down too. So it's like a splinter, and you know how splinters are. You just got to keep working on them until you finally get them out. Oh my god, I'm just all over their spawn here. There we go. And you can really gauge how much you're pissing off the other enemy team. Uh-oh, don't want to do that. By how much they start shooting at you and not trying to get after the objective. I'm trying to force them to get after me and not go after C, is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, he had a explosive on the ground. That's not going to do anything to me. You're dead. Oh, I should have had that one. Oh, here we go. Can I get this guy? These are the best when they're not paying attention. Oh, I missed him too. God. This one? Come on. I really need to work on my aim with this thing. Alright, so they do have a guy over there with an LMG. That's really the most effective way to drop one of these, or with an AT rocket gun. As soon as the horse dies, you're going to die, even though your health might exceed that of the horse. So you got to keep that horse alive. So it's really about fanning in, stoking the flames a little bit, and then getting back out. Man, this is exciting. Seriously, I just ride this horse around just for hours at a time if I needed to. Not even attacking anyone. I just ride around. Let's throw some grenades in on C. Oh yes, there we go. Love that. How did I miss this guy? No. Don't stop. See, that guy had the right idea right there. Just start peppering him, or peppering the horse with an LMG. And eventually you can get the horse down. As long as I have one of those med packs, self-healing. Man, these horses are really resilient. Anyway, what do you think of BF1? I know it's not the most popular Battlefield game. There are some epic parts to it. I actually prefer the more... Whoa, there's a rocket gun. That's what I need to watch out for. Now they're starting to get the right idea. Yes, there we go. Look at that. And he does the little twirl with the lance charge. There we go. Oh, I thought I could go for 3 in a row. I was a little late with the lance activation. Oop, there we go. When they start going prone and they pull out that giant rocket gun, that's when I'm going to bail out. That's the signal right there. That's the signal flare in the air. Buzz, get the hell out of there. I'm rhyming in these videos. Not on purpose. There we go. Entered that tank again. I'm going to roll right through these guys. Come on. Let me get something. There we go. So we found their spawn over there on the south side of C. We're just going to keep driving that splinter. Sorry, I was concentrating a little bit. Driving that splinter in just a little bit further each time, making it itch a little bit more. I want them to focus on me and not on C. Man, I just rhymed again. I didn't mean to do that. A poet, and I didn't know it. Okay, I just need to put the L up on my forehead. Loser! Can't right now, though. I'm playing games. Okay, there's one right there. Let's get it on the tank again. The tank sees me now, see? It's starting to concentrate on me. Oh, yes. There we go. Oh, he jumped and I didn't want him to jump. So I've had this issue on console. I haven't seen it. I don't think, maybe I have seen it on PC. That when I throw a couple grenades and I take a little bit of damage, and he kind of leans over, he's like he's petting on the side of the horse or something like that, trying to urge him on, and I have to actually do a weapon swap. I missed everything. Get some grenades in on that. I have to do a weapon swap. Oh wow, there we go. Blind grenade toss for the win there. Grenada. Anyway, I have to do this quick weapon swap where I swap over to like the rifle and then I switch back to the cavalry lance to try and get them to sit more upright again. So they are starting to shoot at us a bit more, so they're starting to figure out my pattern here. I just keep running these loops. LMG guys are the worst. AT rocket guys are the worst. Those are really what you need to watch out for. Coming over the dunes, this is the perfect. Let's get some grenades in on this. There we go. One to our right. This guy. Yes. There we go. Thank you. When they're just kind of running with their backs to you. Oh, man, my eyes light up. It's like jackpot. Cha-ching. All right, so we took C. So I know there's a lot of players out there probably watching this like, dude, you got to get on the point. You got to PTFO, motherfucker. And I understand that. But just sitting there as a stationary target, these are such big animals, majestic animals. People just instantly start shooting at them. Artillery starts shooting at them. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do this. Do I need to push this guy? Can I push this guy? Low horse health. Missed him. Yeah, and he got me. Wise old hobo. Fair game to you. Oh, look at him jumping over grenades. That's nice. He knows what to do. Just hammer down with that LMG. Okay, we're back. I may cut out all that time where I'm just sitting there pressing X waiting for the horse to respawn in again. Had a pretty good first life there. 19 and 1. Well, 19 and then our 1 death. One of these games, one of these days, I'm probably just gonna try and go for a total perfect game on the horse, which is not easy to do, because if you're doing your job effectively, the other players just start shooting at you over and over again. I don't like getting caught in standoffs with other horses, especially I found for me on console, it gets very janky how close they get to you, and even though you may hit the cavalry lance charge very early to strike one of them, the horse still jumps. It's very janky. Just a waste of time for me. Much rather get in on the enemy players. Just gonna try and shake this horse here. All right, there we go. Excuse me. Okay, so they're in on D now. So we pushed them into the ruins. This can get really difficult if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, because they start spawning in everywhere, and you can get shot from pretty much anywhere, which is not what you want. You can get caught on a lot of things. Roadkill. Come on, roadkill. Oh, yes. There we go. Killer Panda just got killed. Roadkill's not a guarantee. It's got this very particular hitbox to it. So even though you may think you're running directly over a player, I don't think the console quite picks it up as that. So sometimes you think you've got a reliable roadkill, like somebody just goes prone, they're going to beat the horse that way. It doesn't always work that way. Is their tank still alive?
We have taken objective down.
Okay, so we're trying to change up our routes a little bit here. Oh, there's wise old hobo. We just got retribution there. He was hammering down on another horse. He didn't see us coming. That was actually a really good lance strike. I had to actually rotate the horse a bit, and I alternated the side that I wanted to strike on. You can't actually do that, by the way. You can strike onto the left side of the horse if you want to. You just have to press the appropriate button. Get some grenades in there. Another grenade. Oh, it's a harvester back here. Oh, how did I miss everything? Come on. Every now and then you think you got a guaranteed kill. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this. Yep, this is dangerous. Get the hell out of here. Speed is your ally. Just keep that horse pegged full throttle.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Now their horse is in on Charlie. He's doing the exact same thing that I did earlier.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Hopefully my players know what to do on my squad and my team. Just keep hammering that other player. That's all you got to keep doing. Let's put some grenades in on these guys. This guy's not paying attention. Yes, there we go. Love it. All right. Oh. Yeah. So.
We are losing objective.
All right, I'll probably just cut out the parts where I'm waiting for the horse to spawn back in. But here we are. We're back again, rushing right back into combat. They've wisely circled around our team. I don't know why the team wouldn't be content to just take A, B, and C and just hold them defensive line there. They push up further. Of course, what happens is they get outflanked. Somebody drives a vehicle around them, gets into a back rage spawn, and now we have to retreat off of D, which is much closer to their spawn, and try and come back over and take B and C back. This is much, much harder to do. There's a horse up there. He was probably responsible for taking C. Grenades did nothing. So we're going to continue to do what we need to do. We're going to get into their spawn here at D. Okay, keep shooting at me. We're going to enter their spawn at D, and we're going to try and wreak havoc on them again.
We have lost objective down.
Missed him completely. And we're going to try and draw their attention. This guy. Yes. Here we go. And with the lance. Love it. We're going to try and draw their attention onto us and not onto my other teammates. We're going to try and take C back. Got a horse chasing me. You can't do that, by the way. If the other cavalry player is he's going to get worked over there. Oh, gosh. Okay, just throw the grenades directly underneath your horse as you're running. If they're tailing you, if they're right on your 6, looks like my teammates knew what to do. They smoked them. No. See, this is what I'm talking about. Gets caught on a little stump and won't get over it. Oh, God. Get out of there. Get out of there.
We are losing objective Charlie.
So anyway, you can throw the grenades right directly underneath your horse. Of course, you'll pass them as they pick up speed. Okay, so they back rage us all the way to A. Anyway, you throw the grenades on the ground, and the other horse will run right over them. It's kind of like dropping a landmine right behind you.
We have lost objective
We need to get this guy off of A. I see him on the right. I don't normally like to dismount, but maybe we should. I can see him. Oh, I can't get the grenades over there. I misfired with those. I see him. He's just there underneath that wheel. Yeah, screw it. Let's dismount. Jesus. I rarely use the rifle on the horse. Try and keep it much more traditional with the lance. But that is a very powerful rifle he's got. But on horseback, it's wildly inaccurate. Much easier to do it on PC, but on console, it's much harder. Let's get some grenades in there. Thought I had him. Thought I had him again. Come on. It's all about angles. Oh, I thought I had him again. I want to keep disappearing out of his view and coming back in. Here we go. And there we go. So yeah, so I want to disappear out of his angles. That would have been an epic kill right there. I switched over. Gets grenades in there. This one. No, missed everything. It's all about getting the right angles. I need a few steps. I need a few, I guess, gallops. Maybe this one to actually get everything lined up appropriately. We need to get B back. So anyway, as I was saying, I guess earlier in the video, I know BF1 is probably not everyone's favorite iteration of Battlefield, but you know what? It definitely has its merits. It has these fun moments on horseback. There's just something uber challenging about riding around on a horse, trying to stab people as they're running around. You're dealing with connection issues. Please stand right there. Oh, there we go. At least I got him with the horse. Dealing with connection issues. Oh, yes, there we go. That tank is back. Anyway, dealing with connection issues, gauging out when to stab, when not to stab. I'm on low health. I probably shouldn't do this. Missed him. See, this is what I'm talking about with janky connections. Yep, he got me again. Wise old hobo, 2-1 versus me. He knows what he's doing. But gauging those lance strikes it takes like an act of God to get them. Sometimes it just depends on people's connections. Okay, so we're back. I'm gonna probably cut out, like I should do, the rest of this video all the time where I'm waiting for the horse to spawn back in. Been down twice by somebody who really knows what they're doing with an LMG. Keeps me at distance, just keeps hammering down with that LMG. There's not much I can do about it. Thought I had a pretty good lance strike on him earlier and just kind of bounced off of him. One of those things you deal with on console. Stay away from the horses. They just waste time. Alright, so they've still got this tank up on Charlie. I don't know what's going on here. I'm jumping over things. That would have been a great lance strike right there. I just couldn't see him. Alright. Remember what I said earlier in the video. You can judge on how well you're doing on the horse by how much they start shooting at you. If you're really pissing them off, if you're really being that thorn in their backside, they'll start shooting at you more and more. You can see they're starting to really shoot at me now. I want to stay off their radar a bit and just kind of scoot back in when I have time. All right, here's one right there. Please, eat a grenade. Oh! Phantom roadkill. All right, here's one. Not paying attention. There we go. Perfect. Love it when they just stand there for me. Okay, so we need to keep irritating them. They're on A. They've almost taken B, and they've taken back C, so we're in a bad, bad, bad spot. So we got that one a bit. I should have waited the grenades to use on that Ottoman tank right there. Takes about 13 seconds for the grenades, excuse me, to spawn back in. We got them back. Let's get in on that tank again. There we go. Those are 2 well-placed grenades. I guess they didn't do much, though, did they? Ah, they took him out before I could get to him. Alright, so we need to get back up onto that tank again. I'm sure the tank's going to know I'm coming, too. They know what, they can hear it coming. Yep, they're already shooting at me.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
There we go. So we got a weapon disabled on the side of it. See how he's kind of bending over? Now I got to switch weapons. Bring the lance back out. There we go. Don't understand that. Guess it's just one of those little nuances of Battlefield. Whatever. Oh! Tripwire. Alright, we got our grenades back. Heal up before we get into hot combat. Couple more good... Okay. Good grenade tosses there. We keep getting weapon disables, but we can't get that damn tank out of commission. Man, we need some objectives. Bad. I'm going to keep trying to irritate these guys as best I can. Now they see me coming. See, they know I'm just going to keep looping around on them. More grenades in on them. Apparently they hit nothing. Now we're starting to get their attention. Look at how much incoming fire I'm taking. Horse is down to 18. 9. Oh, stay alive, horse. I'm almost dead, too. Whew. Now you know you're doing a good job. When they shoot at you that much, that's a good job. I figured I'd take a swing on them. It's because of the closing distance of the other horse. You have to compensate for it. So let's say that you're going 30 miles an hour and then the other horse is going 30 miles an hour. So together you're doing 60. There's a guy on the left. Let's see if he'll not pay attention to me. Yep, he didn't. Surprise! I wanted him to think that I was just going to keep running straight by. That was an epic kill right there. He was probably just like, if I don't move, he's on that horse. He hunts by movement. If I don't move, he won't see me. He won't attack me, and I hit that hard left on him. All right, here we go. Tank. Come on, tank. Man, we're just not doing a lot of damage to the tank. Stand right there. Oh, how did he not kill him? All right, so this round is almost over. We're getting hammered pretty bad. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it. These are fun for me on the horse. They might not be the most epic of gameplays. I'm not the most epic-minded player. I don't go for montage clips. Just solid gameplay. Having fun. If you enjoy that, don't get caught here. If you enjoy that, then I enjoy you watching. Alright, this round's about to be over. Fair game to them. I thought we had it. My teammates pushed up too far and they back-raged us, and that was it. So we got defeated there. We're going to take a look at the results in just a second. It's going to wrap up another round of Buzz on the battlefield. If you could take the time to hit the like or dislike button, it would be appreciated. If you want more Lieutenant BuzzLitebeer and my continued YouTube content in your lives, make sure to smash that sub button and click on the bell icon to receive all notifications from my YouTube channel. You can also find me over on Twitter, and if you feel like supporting the channel, I will include Teespring merch and Patreon links in the video description below. Until next time, this is Lieutenant BuzzLitebeer, signing off.